Hi, friends. This is Pastor Harley from Broadway Church. Wanted to share this devotion for you from Romans chapter 13. If you're reading through the Bible with us as a church, you're in the letter to the Romans. Such a wonderful book. 13, 1 and 2 reads this. Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists what God has appointed, and those who resist will incur judgment. Now, of course, this is one of the verses that sometimes people take issue with. We can very much imagine some governing authorities that we would want to resist, that we would hope to thwart the aims of what they were doing, that find that they were, and certainly find evidence that they were unrighteous, unworthy people. Now, Paul's point in this is that the long experience of the world is first off, some sort of order is always better than anarchy. When there is no authority, we certainly have the rule of the strong and the ruthless over the weak and the people with some misgivings about maybe doing something wrong. So the ones with no standards and lots of strength tend to rule. So as a general thing, we say, there are authorities and go along with it. But of course, as we have our own rights to petition the government, which are thankfully included in the Constitution, we have our chance to change things that aren't right. But also ask yourself, you go to Paul and say, well, my government wants me to commit murders and to steal. Well, I think Paul would pretty much revert back to the Ten Commandments. He'd say murder, stealing, no, and all the rest. They aren't something that anybody else can order you to do. You have, you might say, the inalienable right to live before God in righteousness. And so we stand upon those rights, and those rights aren't even given to us by the government. They're instituted to us by God. And so we're good citizens, but also we have a higher allegiance to God. But today, may God find you a path into this world to show the love of his Son and to bring his presence into people's lives. God bless.